Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm 19 years old and I've been coming to Elwood Anglican since I was 13. I am a leader at Thirst on Fridays, that's our youth group. I'm also a leader at our Ignite Sunday School on Sunday mornings. Kind of the same thing there, I lead small groups, I play games, and I teach kids about God. I run a sound desk. I'd attempt to sing, but they'd just kick me off the stage. My parents separated when I was about 10 or 11. It sucked. I mean, like, who wouldn't think it would suck when your parents split when you're a kid? Growing up, I had some Christian influence, like only my Uncle David, really. He was a really good influence. He's what got me into the church. I got into coming here. He came over to my mum's house one day and asked did I want to come along to church, and I was like, yeah, why not? And I came along and it was interesting. I liked the people, they were nice. I liked the environment, the feeling. In myself, I didn't really feel the presence of God at that time. My school did a mission trip every year. It was one of the greatest things I've ever done in my life. It was amazing. Like, I looked back on like my life of like 2 years of coming to church, and I was like, okay, I'm praying, I'm talking to God, I'm doing all the right things. So in my head, I was a Christian and I was okay with that, but like it wasn't until later on that I think I fully understood what it meant to be a Christian. On that trip, I realized what wanting God was, what wanting to pray, wanting to seek God, know God, love God was. It wasn't just like I was doing it to do it. It wasn't like I was just coming to church. It was like I was going to church to serve God, to spread His word, to get more knowledge about Him. I wanted to do more, not just to do it for myself or for other people or for other people's approval, but for God. Anxiety. When I was in year 5, I just remember like this really bad attack I got. I don't really remember much about it or anything like that. I just remember wanting to be away from everyone, wanting to close off myself. Like, I sweated, I shook, I just locked my room and just sat there for about an hour, just unsure of what's going on, feeling the whole world is falling on top of me. And I don't know why, where it came from, what was going on. I just was scared. About halfway through the year of year 10, there was a month where I got like 3 really bad attacks, and like the last one was one of the worst attacks I've ever had to this date. And I self-harmed. I don't know why at all. It just, I don't know where it hit me, and I don't remember doing it during it or before it or anything like that. I just remember thinking, why did I do that? Where did that come from? And I just didn't understand anything. A lot of people think when you become a Christian, oh, God's gonna heal you. God's gonna be like, oh, you don't have anxiety and depression anymore. You don't have anything wrong with you, but that's so not true. I've met so many people, Christian and non-Christian, with anxiety, with depression, and it's the same. It makes you feel terrible, and sometimes it is hard to believe that there's a God. Life sucks, but life with Jesus is 100 times better than whatever you go through on earth. And you'll go through times where you can't feel Him, but the moments where you do feel His presence and His arms around you are worth 100 years without Him. What do I do? What do I do when everything's crap? I ask for help. Sometimes it's literally just me on my knees in my room, tears running down my face, and I just say, God, help me. And it may not be in that moment or that week or that month or that year, but I know He will help me. I have faith that he will help me. And sometimes it's just me and him just talking. I could be in some of the worst panic attacks I've ever had, and sometimes I will just talk for an hour. And it'll make me feel better. And I know he's there, and I know he's listening. And it's good. It's honestly good.